Hey you beanbag. I bet you're the type of guy that likes doppelgangers in cartoons, huh? Well, so do I. Which is why today we're going to be covering sort of a two-parter, but it's not actually a two-parter, from the Fantastic Four cartoon about this exact issue, and how doppelgangers would infiltrate an entire secret base full of superheroes. Wait a minute. Why does this show feel familiar? Oh, now I know. I reviewed an episode of the show when I made my Cartoons on Trial video. You're telling me that something from that episode might actually be relevant later on? Well then, I guess you can think of this as a bit of a part 2 if you want to. Or don't. Maybe you're here for the first time. I honestly don't know how these videos are doing. So with that, if you're ready, let's review 2 episodes from the Fantastic Four cartoon, starting with My Neighbor Was a Skrull. As always, the intro music is absolutely banging. But we can't stay in intro land, so let's move on to... Why are the police outside my house? Listen, I know I made a joke about the song being illegal in that video, but I was just kidding. So it starts with the Fours. I can't believe I'm calling them that. They're returning home from a mission in another galaxy, with Johnny not being able to help himself as always.
Did the widow walk pile twist a pebble out of place?
And they end up seeing one of the most horrifying sights they could possibly imagine. A nice person.
Are you suing us again?
We'll chitty chit chat about your...
Right,
And after giving the basket, she says that the subjects are in place.
Begin observation and collection of samples.
I wonder what this could mean. It's not like I've given this away in the title of the video already. Oh well, guess we'll find out later. Reed's doing some diagnostic work, and the computer is now speaking like Te ischa mientras duermes.
Te hincharé mientras duermes.
That means Spanish, by the way. Go back to the kitchen where the Thing is actually the first one to suspect that Courtney isn't real.
I still say she's a doombutt.
And also, everyone realizes that everything in their fridge tastes like chicken for some reason, and their sink doesn't work.
you'd think with all the high-tech genius inventions Reed's put in this building, we can have clean water. Oh!
She's not wrong. And then their local mailman also shows up and starts acting extremely sus.
It's so good to see you again, human. A torch, a human torch.
Well, if the Skrulls played Among Us, they would be so cooked. Oh wait, I'm spoiling the well, actually that was the title of the episode. You want? No, never mind. I didn't spoil anything. Shut up. And at the same time, Courtney also comes back and starts acting sus as well.
How did you get in here?
Problems? It must be so wonderful.
And a third cat lady shows up and confronts Reed. Aren't their neighbors so nice to want to come over and talk to them about their...
skin density and upper strength limits.
Yeah, that. So anyways, the Thing is attacked by the computer and dies, and then tries to kill him multiple times, with the Thing ends up succeeding. And then Artist Lady shows up and gives art to the Thing and acts sus as well.
Alicia!
Oh, so that's her name.
It is artistic genius. Genius. Just like Reed Richards. What do you think his most crucial weakness is?
Smooth.
I just don't have time right now, Mrs. Monet.
Oh, that's your name too. I'll add that to my list of characters to remember. So anyways, Mrs. Monet turns into my booger collection and almost touches Reed, but he catches her just in the nick of time and she has to untransform.
Dude, I don't have any of Sue's hair, and that's just creepy.
But once I agree with this man, I can't believe I just said that. I really don't like you, Johnny, just so we're clear. Put him right below Batmite on the character annoyance tier list. Then we cut to the living room where Reed is having a very interesting conversation with Mrs. Monet, which in my opinion is probably the funniest part of the entire episode.
Well, we've known each other for what, 500 years? Is Reed that old? We met on the moon.
I haven't taken the bathtub out there in years.
Not with your beautiful wings.
You're such a charmer, Dr. Richard.
The fact that Reed knows that she's not Mrs. Monet and just keeps toying with her is so good. The looks on their faces as he's doing this too. They're just standing there like, what is happening? I'm dead, bro. And the Skrulls, the alien species, ends up taking this as confirmation that we humans are even more stupid than they actually thought we were.
They don't suspect a thing.
Starting to realize what's going on, they all have a meeting inside of Reed, don't ask, and start discussing their plans on how to deal with the doppelganger invasion. So they decide to play a reverse Uno card, and instead of acting like doormats for the alien invasion to get information out of, they're now doing the same thing to them to try and get information out of the scrolls.
What's it like when you turn invisible?
Oh, that's boring. Let's talk about TV or alien abductions.
Unfortunately though, the thing ends up losing his temper,
I ain't built for something. Where's Alicia? You shape-shifted creep.
and they get probed in the mouth. You did not have to hit him like that. Go back to Reed trying to fix his computer probably, and Johnny having to light the way. But one of the scrolls ends up sneaking up right behind them, and he ends up getting probed, and he freaks out about this.
Alien probed me. I got probed.
This might be the first time that we see this man actually get scared and really freak out in the show. There's probably other episodes where he freaks out, but you get the point. So Susan finally learns that the aliens are called scrolls and relays the information to the rest of the team. So anyways, they get mad about this and start digivolving before our very eyes. They eventually all meet up back at the lab. So Reed asks Susan to make the sky outside invisible because apparently that little bump on them re-entering to their base at the start of the episode was actually them getting teleported to an entire replica of their base in outer space so they could get DNA and be contained and controlled by the scrolls the whole time. What? You are seriously telling me that a tiny bump at the beginning of the episode is the entire reason why any of this is happening? You've got to be kidding me. Absolutely insane lore drop. Okay. But then they are confronted by all of the scrolls who are turning into each member of the team, which I assume is meant to some kind of mockery, but some of it is actually a little funny.
You've taken my shape and infiltrated my team. He's lying.
Don't listen to her, Reed. She's the Skrull. Guys, it's me. Johnny, straighten up.
And because of plot, Reed realizes that they can't take their powers, so the team just starts using their powers to figure out which of them are real or probers. But one of the scrolls ends up probing Reed and getting his DNA, which is the last sample that they needed, so they decide to get the heck out of there and just blow up the entire simulation. Just hope that it kills them. But luckily it doesn't, and of course they want revenge for being probed, but the ship just goes speed and decides, nah bro, you can't get me.
We're going after them, right? Absolutely. Not.
So they actually have no choice but to go back down to Earth and accept the loss.
Johnny got probed, but we won. We may have survived today, but I don't think we've heard the last of this.
That's right. The team actually loses in this episode to the doppelgangers. El Team, by the way. Probably the computer isn't speaking in Spanish anymore.
Welcome home, Dr. Richards.
And I just love how they actually go out of their way to check, just in case there's still no more doppelgangers that decided to follow them home, or that they're not on another fake set.
Hi, Courtney. Have those powers affected your brain? Go away. Or better yet, move out.
That's better.
Like, that's just the cherry on top for me. And that's the end of the episode. But we're still not done here, so roll part 2, baby. Called Revenge of the Scrolls. So, you know how I said at the beginning of this video that there might be something from the previous Trial by Fire episode that would come back in this review? As it turns out, Ronan the Accuser is actually still alive. Not only that, though, he's actually the one that's been wanting them to collect all of these genetic samples so that he can build the ultimate warrior. As we can see in this wonderful demonstration, that Ronan's work has actually paid off because he was able to create a super scroll that has all of the powers of the Fantastic Four combined, and he is also training these scrolls against robotic versions of the Fantastic Four, which do a terrible job fighting him, by the way. El Clankers. Wait, now I have a question. Does that mean that they could already make robotic versions of the Fantastic Four the whole time, or were these robots only made for training purposes after they got the DNA samples? Now I'm confused. Also, I love how big Ronan looks in this scene. It's so menacing and opposing. You gotta love it. Anyways, we realize that this man cannot let go and has been holding on to a grudge from his defeat against Campfire Head from the, other episode that we reviewed, and tells the Super Scrolls to go after everyone else, but to leave Johnny for him because he wants to deal with him personally.
The Human Torch belongs to me. I will have my revenge. Flame on! Flame on!
Cut back to the Baxter building, where Susie's running her own Comic-Con with the Fantastic Four. Except this event has higher stakes because one lucky winner will get the chance to become the 5th member of the Fantastic Four for a day. Big stakes on the table here, folks. Until they realize that there's actually a scroll in the crowd. Plot twist, the doppelgangers are back, but Johnny ends up losing the alien, and Reed wants to shut down the event.
Can we talk about it tonight?
It's an alien invasion.
It's just that the Skrulls, they're kind of dumb.
So to get this over with as quickly as possible, Reed just points to this random kid and says, "You win. Everyone else go home," which is crazy.
You win. Yes! Now everyone go home.
Wasn't that great, folks? Thanks for coming.
I can feel the secondhand humiliation from here, bro. Also, you can see Reed scanning the crowd. You know that he picked the worst possible winner on purpose, just so that he could annoy the heck out of the entire team and her. Fantastic. For work. That was so bad. Also, this kid is literally the embodiment of the actually meme.
You're Susan Storm, middle name unknown, aka the Invisible Woman, date of birth.
Stop.
Do you remember when the Fiend fought the Hulk? Like, shut the freak up, bro.
I picked up a bad case of giant dweeb-itis.
Because while he's annoying, he's a different kind of annoying, in the sense that he's making fun of certain people in the fan base of the show. Except unlike with Batmite, where it was just really annoying and kind of cringe. It's still cringe here, but it's better somehow. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. It's just better, okay? I just feel like that this kid is a better representation of the cringe, nerdy side of this show's fandom. It's literally the same type of character. What are you talking about? What do you mean? It's the same thing as Batmite. How is it different? I'm going insane. I'm actually gonna go insane.
Hey, Thing! You remember that time the Hulk beat you up? That was sweet.
Actually says the thing, bro. I was kidding. Also that well, actually it's so perfect. Why are you like this? Yes, I will reuse the Batmite joke. Shut up. So while all of this is happening, we've actually seen that the Skrulls have re-entered the building and their entire mothership decides to show up out of nowhere.
It's a Vindicator class Mark 7 Skrull command ship!
And how on earth could you know that?
Everyone knows that. It's all over the internet.
Internet mentioned in early 2000s be like. So anyways, the Skrull yeets the thing and he dies. And then the Skrull digivolves real quick. So then the Super Skrull starts using their own powers against them in an action scene.
I've fought this fight 1,000 times in simulation.
Why haven't you beaten me yet?
Facts. Too bad he gets clapped right after that.
Because I want to savor the experience.
Oh. So then he summons crows, which turn out to be Skrulls. Okay, this is new knowledge. I did not know that the Skrulls could also doppelgang into animals. That's new. So if the gang defeated, they end up getting captured and put into torture devices, presumably for Ronan to watch them slowly suffer and die. But Reed, the only other nerd in the room, talks to Nerdy Kid with nerd speak and makes him realize that he's in serious danger.
There's an 84.7% chance we're not going to survive this.
Finally, the fear comes into his face. Hope he dies. Then we cut to Johnny, and Ronan comes back into the room, wanting a rematch, except this time Johnny's powers are disabled. Honestly, he could probably just take Johnny alone. He's kind of stupid and clumsy, and the only thing he has is fire going for him. And Ronan is surprisingly tough. Hey man, if you want to secure your victory, that's cool too, I guess. Coward. Cut back to Nerdy Kid, where he's finally begging and pleading for his very life. Oh, so actually there isn't an army of Super Skrulls, and Reed is using this to make all of the other Skrulls jealous that they don't have superpowers.
But why only you?
The human raises an excellent point, Commander. How dare you question me?
Wait a minute.
I've sacrificed everything, all to take my revenge on you. You don't remember me!
You'd be surprised how many blue people we meet.
Johnny, was that racist? I don't know if that was racist or not. So Super Skrull and Ronan get into a bit of an argument, which gives the Thing the perfect opportunity to come in and free the entirety of his team. And Nerdy Kid actually has a complete mental breakdown and admits that he doesn't want to be a member of the Fantastic Four anymore and just wants his mommy.
Thank you! I don't want to be a Fantastic Fifth. I quit.
quit.
But Super Scroll and friends try to stop them from escaping from the building in action scene. Also, Reed very cleverly convinces the kid to go with him.
Fear of heights is irrational. It's much more accurate to say you have a fear of falling.
Ronan, in a second fit of rage, ends up accidentally hitting Johnny's collar and giving him his powers back. With the whole team back together, they can finally have action scene against the Super Scroll himself. Nerdy Kid actually kinda says it best here.
It's a super villain team up. This is so sweet.
So Super Scroll thinks he's all it until Ronan comes out of the spaceship and the Kree realizes that Ronan is not one of them and is actually an enemy of them. In more fits of rage, he ends up letting go that the genetic sample has long since been destroyed. So they actually can't make an army of Super Skrulls after all.
All of this for nothing?
And in a twist of fate, Johnny knocks Ronan to the ground and his magic hammer with it. But as it turns out, they're actually too weak to be able to take on the Super Skrull guy and are actually losing the fight. And in the most super shocking moment of all, the Nerdy Kid picks up Ronan's weapon and shoots it right at the Super Skrull into Reed, where all of the crows land around the Super Skrull and realize that, bro, you kinda betrayed us and didn't tell us that you were working with our main enemies, the Kree. Like, bro, we do not like you and want you to leave, like, now, bro.
You will pay for this, especially you, Human Torch.
Me? Why is it always me?
Real. And the team realizes that the kid actually saved their butts and thank him for it. And Susie offers for him to come back so he can try to have his special day the right way, which everyone is like, no, please, God, no.
How about you come back and we can try it again?
No!
And that's the end of the second episode. Now, while the first episode is definitely better than the second one, in my opinion, that doesn't mean that the second episode doesn't add anything to the table. Even though the nerdy guy is kind of annoying, he does do something for the plot, and I guess Batmite also does something for the plot, but whatever, off topic. And he is actually kind of funny in some scenes, unlike Batmite, that I don't think was funny at all, and was just really weeb and cringe. Also, I just love the way that they do the doppelgangers. In the first episode, how they slowly seep into the base, and then Reed just saying all this crazy stuff to see if the Skrulls are gonna go along with it and keep up the act is just incredible. Not to mention the Skrulls impersonating the team nearing the end of the episode, which adds insult to injury. Turns out that the doppelganger shenanigans in the doppelganger episode is actually pretty good. Who would have guessed? But yeah, I really like these episodes. Too bad this show only got like one season. It really should have gotten more episodes, and I would be willing to cover more episodes as always in the future if you guys are interested. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it, so I'm gonna end this episode here. If you enjoyed this episode, then stay safe on the internet, and God loves you, and we'll see you all next time. Okay, so I've really thought about this one long and hard, and I really want to say something else about it, but I don't think that I actually have any other dialogue to really add, other than the fact that this is the 5th video out of 5. I can't believe that I've actually done it. After that first video was so long, I genuinely thought that I wouldn't be here, but I've actually been able to stockpile all the videos that I wanted to, so yay! I do still have a few more ideas. I still have at least 2 more ideas for videos that I could make in the future if you guys want to see it, but as for the 5 that I wanted to go up after each other, they should be done now, so that's cool, which means that I can get back to not doing this and making dumb Roblox videos that no one will watch. Okay, on my other channel. Okay, cool. But yeah, I guess I should say go watch the Cartoons on Trial video, because I cover the Trial by Fire episode, which sort of connects back to this one here as well, and I make some funny jokes in there too. Okay, cool. Did I mention how much I hate Johnny already? I guess I really like how there's the Kree and then there's the Skrulls, and how they both don't like each other and have different interactions with the human characters. I guess having the different alien races makes the world of the show feel more alive and fleshed out to me, so that's interesting. I'm really trying here, guys. I'm really trying. Actually, you know what? There was something I said earlier in this video. Hey, can we put that here as the end card and then put me saying that I don't have anything else to talk about after it? it? Okay, cool. Yay. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, that's right. I'm an idiot. The only thing that was real was the ship. I was about to say, wait, didn't they just take a fake version of their ship back to their real base? But no, they were flying the real version of their ship the whole time. It was actually the base that was fake, which means that the ship would be completely safe to bring back. I'm so smart. And I imagine that this video is going to be a little bit longer than I want it to, but oh well, we'll just see how it goes when I actually get to the editing process. I'm aiming for 25 minutes looking at this recording timer right now. But yeah, that's really all that I have to talk about. So, yeah, bye. Bye-bye.